Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a gimbal replacement on the DJI Phantom 4 line. So this can be applied to the DJI Standard, Advanced, and Professional. So the first tool you're going to need to do this repair is a 1.5mm hex driver or Allen key. As long as it's 1.5mm, you'll be able to properly get these screws out. You really want to make sure you're using the right size driver so you don't strip the screws. If you do get a genuine DJI gimbal, they do come with new screws, but it's always good to have extras, and you don't want to strip the screws out anyway. Tongue twister right there. So DJI Lite has 8 screws holding this gimbal in place. There's 4 on the bottom, 2 on the left, and 2 on the right. So as you see here, I'm just taking out 2 of the side screws, and now I'm taking out the last 2 bottom screws. I did it kind of in a star pattern, not really star, but half and half, so the gimbal wasn't in, tweaked in there in a weird way. You don't want to warp the plastic. So now the next tool you're going to need to get this gimbal out is a spudger or a thin object. A credit card could work. A small flathead screwdriver also can do the trick sometimes, but the metal screwdriver sometimes will hurt the plastic and make it look out of place. So I'd recommend something plastic like a spudger. So go all the way around the gimbal, just loosening it from the plastic frame. You do have to use a little bit of force. Don't be too afraid here. So once you loosen it up, you'll see it free from the frame, and before you just rip it out of the frame, there's going to be a bracket holding it in place. So go ahead and remove that bracket before you take the ribbon cable off, or else you will rip the ribbon cable, and you are screwed if you do that. Unless you're getting a genuine DJI gimbal. The genuine DJI gimbals come with an extra ribbon cable. At DJI Drone Service, where I work, we use all genuine DJI parts. We're an authorized dealer. If you guys want to send your drone in, I'll have the link in the description below. Any repair you want done, we'll have it done in a timely manner in a professional way. You could have your drone worked on by me. So once you have your new gimbal out, we're going to go ahead and install that. So this gimbal, you want to line it up with the ribbon cable. So the ribbon cable kind of folds in there, and it's already kind of pre-folded for you, which is nice. So you just line it up, and then once it's lined up, you can pretty much just push it down, but you don't want to be too forceful with it, and you want to make sure it's 100% lined up, or else you'll bend some pins. So once you have that in place, you can go ahead and install this bracket to hold the ribbon cable down. Once you did that, you're pretty much done. Go ahead and seat the gimbal back into the middle frame and install your 8 hex screws, the 4 on the bottom, 2 on the left, and 2 on the right. So once you're done installing those hex screws, the repair is pretty much done, and you guys will be able to test and see if everything is working. So just for a reference, I'm going to let you guys watch me put these screws back in place, just so you guys can see it for yourself. So this repair really isn't too hard. If you've never done anything and you want to attempt this as your first repair, I'd really recommend it, because there's nothing too complicated, just one ribbon cable and these 8 hex screws. So hey, if you can get your hands on a gimbal, go ahead and attempt it and use this video as a guide. If you do, let me know in the comments if this video helped. So right here I'm finishing up putting these screws in, and we're going to be able to power on the drone and make sure everything is working properly. So as you see here, I got a battery in there, turned on, connected to a phone, testing all axes on the gimbal, and the only warning I'm getting is a low battery warning, but that is fine. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.